Vacation mode activated with my two favorite people.
What's going on, guys? JayeDeBlack here. Salute to everybody tuning in. Make sure y'all like this video, hype this video, share it. Because in this video commentary, okay, I'm going to talk about Draya Michele. Draya Michele is in a relationship with NBA player Jalen Green. And we hadn't really seen anything from them in a little while. I know one of the last times I spoke about them was when she did some goofy TikTok magic trick where, I guess if she can make water disappear, he'd take on the shopping spree. Really, she just took the cup and drunk the water out, and he was there looking stupid, right? But this time there was a post that was one of these AI generated posts, I'm gonna assume, where it said that Draya Michele says she left Jalen Green over cheating and walked away with $150,000 a month in child support. I got sent this by a lot of people. A lot of people sent me this post, and I had to go in there. And one of the first people I see when I clicked on this post on Instagram was Draya Michele in the comments section. And she said, false facts, we on vacation right now, but go off. Hashtag love wins. Let me say this, only two things in this situation, because this just seems a little weird, right? Out of nowhere, people put this out here, right? One of the things that was really interesting about her response, it's almost like this was something that she had pre-planned, like a pre-planned response. I would not be shocked if she, put this out here. In my opinion, I have no proof of it, but it just seemed weird that, this random post talks about how she left him and is getting $150,000 in child support a month. And then she's like the first person in the comment section talking about false facts. They're on vacation and love wins, right? That's very interesting. It didn't seem like she was upset. It just seemed like that was something that she was just gonna say if she saw that particular post. So it either was very random, or maybe she might have put that out there herself so people could start talking about it. Because let's be real, nobody's talking about Draya Michele. There was reports a couple of weeks ago about her getting into culinary. She was working on being a chef, right? No one cared. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, Draya Michele gets, and this post happens. They're talking about how Draya Michele broke up with Jalen Green, and then she panics, put up this post. So let's say that she was caught off guard. Let's say that Draya Michele was caught off guard. She did not know that this post was going to be posted. So she panicked and went in the comment section. And also she put out, I believe, a TikTok video highlighting that they're on vacation, right? Let me say this about Draya. When that relationship fails, and it will, people are going to laugh at you, because this is your last chance at being able to be in a relationship with a professional athlete. Now, she has tried this before. Y'all remember when she was in a relationship with Orlando Scandrick? They have a child together. That didn't work out. And now, Jalen Green is like her last option, because Jalen Green is an interesting guy, right? It's funny how Jalen Green engaged in this relationship with her after he, a video exposed him doing some very moist and suspect things. We ain't forgot about that. And then he pops up in this relationship with Drea, and he got another female pregnant around the same time. But that didn't bother Drea at all, because Drea had a second chance at being with the professional athlete, right? Even though he's significantly younger than her, he's about the same age as her son. But by the way, this is going to become more of a trend. A lot of these women who are washed up, they ain't got nothing going on for themselves. The men their age don't want them. They're going to be out with these younger guys. I mean, it is what it is. As long as you're dating an adult, it's whatever. But you can't really say anything about men if you out here chasing younger men, right? But this is Drea's second chance at being able to be in a relationship with a professional athlete. And, she's trying everything she can to keep this thing together. Now, no, excuse me, because I'm missing something here. Let's go back. She was actually in a relationship. She was actually in a relationship with Tyrod Taylor. How did I miss that? But that just tells you, like, one relationship was it was there, but it was kind of more so low key. And how the other one, she's trying way too hard. I think she's trying way too hard with Jalen Green, right? But she was with Tyrod Taylor, NFL quarterback, right? And she was with him before she got with Jalen Green, by the way. So this is her third chance. This is her third chance of dating a professional athlete, right? At least publicly, right? So she was with it. The funny thing about Tyrod, how can I forget Tyrod, right? This was a guy that she was dating. And while she's dating Tyrod, she's popping up with Jalen Green, which is why Tyrod Taylor had, according to her, promised her a house. He had, believe, purchased a house, and he was going to sell it to her, right? That's what she said. But when she stepped out there with Jalen Green, by the way, around that same summer a couple of years ago, she was with him. She was with Tyrod Taylor. When that situation popped off, Tyrod Taylor decided not to let her get the house, and they went to court over it, and ultimately, I believe, she got kicked out. So how can I forget Tyrod Taylor? He's still a big portion of this story. And again, this is her third chance at love with the professional athlete. Y'all know how obsessed these women are with athletes and rappers. If a guy ain't an athlete and a rapper, she don't want him, right? And that's Drea. And you would think that Jalen Green would look at what happened with Tyrod Taylor and not want to be, on the short end of that situation. Right, you're dating one guy and you try to slip from that relationship and quickly link up with Jay, because again they were out there in California with that summer. Mind you, she was still in a relationship with Tyrod, at least publicly, and then she's popping out with this at the time. What was he, 21? And she's walking around with him without a care in the world. That is Draya, right? And now she's in this relationship and she's holding on for dear life. This is why she panicked. Draya Michele panicked, and she panic posts in the comment section acting like she's unbothered, acting like everything is good, acting like, they're on vacation, they ain't got no worries. But things changed. There was a time where I thought her and Tyrod Taylor were good. Then next thing you know, there are photos going viral of her out there with Jalen Green. Drea is very slippery. She is a very slippery character. And like I said, only two things in this situation happened. Either there was this AI generated post that just made something up and she panicked and went in the comment section and responded, or she may have put out some misinformation just so she can respond so people can talk about her and Jalen Green, because nobody's talking about her and Jalen Green right now. No one cares. All right. People are waiting for this relationship to implode. They really are. They're waiting for it to implode because they don't trust Drea's longevity in relationships. Her relationships only last like a couple of years and then it's over. And the funny and the sad part about this is that, he has a child with her. So when they do break up, he's going to have to pay her child support. And Jalen Green just seemed like one of those people, you can't tell him nothing. He thinks he knows everything. Well, bro, you have no idea when it comes to child support and when it comes to custody, because Drea was going to make your life miserable. She really is. She probably promised you things and told you that she's different than all these other women. You know what I'm saying? That she's not going to do this to you and that too. This is what these heifers do to get you to date them. They make these promises, but I promise you this, Jalen Green, when this relationship is over and then you realize that this heifer only cared about your money, what are you going to do then? Are you still going to be in denial? Because everybody can see that, this female is there for what you have and your fame, and not necessarily you as a human being. I wish these athletes would understand this. I wish they would understand that, this woman, Drea, she's she's an industry pass around. Go look at the stories that have been said about her. Go listen to what Young Berg has said about her. Hitmaker. Go listen to what Hitmaker has said about her. And that happened, by the way, over almost 15 years ago. I believe. Yeah, 10, 15 years ago. Like she's a veteran. You got you a veteran, right? A veteran who's been in the industry, done been with all types of people. And that is who you have a child with. You really think that she gonna let you walk away and not drag you through the courts? This is what I'm saying. If you're gonna date older women, don't have no child with them, because a female like her understand, because again, she has other children. She understands child support. She understands child custody and these things. And she's going to make your life miserable, especially if you leave her and get with another girl. She's going to make your life miserable, because this is it for her. I don't see no other young NBA player or NFL player trying to wife her up. And if they do try to date her, they're gonna tell her, listen, don't tell nobody we're dating. And that's who you with, man. So of course she's gonna do everything she can to make this work, because this is it for her. This is it for her. This is why she's trying to be a chef now and get a career popping at 40, because she understands this is it. You're all she has right now. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on all my social media platforms, and I'll see y'all next one.